I definitely want to see like a behind the scenes like reel or whatever.
We got to show him the first one from the first video with Randy, where he immediately says something that I was no.
Yeah.
It's like the very first episode. He says something
very uncomfortable.
That is, here's the thing. I can't even reference what it was in reference to.
Oh, dang.
No, we can't.
All right. All right.
When we go off air, I'll tell you.
I'm good. You roll. But I would definitely like to see these snippets.
That's right, baby. Thank you for coming back once again. My name, as always, is Lights Out Steve Sarks. This guy on my far left is Froste Rob Wells, and you've tuned into the Independent Rewind. Now, if you have not been on our Patreon in December, first off, shame on you. Shame on you. But you would notice this guy, okay? This is my brother, Stuart Broussard, a.k.a. Stu Rat, coming to us. He's getting lactosed over here off some 35 proof Old Smoky orange sunsickle. By the way, it's like 8 months old. It's for sure moldy. But he's not into wrestling. He's not a wrestling person, so this is all fresh for everybody. I hope I just said all that without cursing. I wasn't sure if I did. Yeah, anyways, guys, please make sure that you're liking and subscribing to the videos. If you're new here, please understand we don't know what we're getting into. We haven't watched any of these videos yet. So this is all going to be a surprise to us too. Please make sure that you're subscribing. Send these videos out to all your friends and family and loved ones who really are tired of hearing about wrestling. And they're like, is that all you talk about? And you're like, yeah, kind of. Check out Rob and Steve. Send it to them. Make sure they subscribe to the channel. Also, if you want to support what we do here, if you want to start putting some money into this to help us grow and get better, head over to our Patreon. There's tons of extras, lots of extra features and videos. All month of December, we uploaded there. Thank you for coming back to us, guys. Happy New Year. New Year 2025. New Independent It's not New Independent Rewind. No, it's not. It's the same thing. You got the intro. You got that intro? That's it, because you haven't given us Patreon money yet. When you give us Patreon money, you get bigger intros. We'll
have fireworks, strobes, whatever.
Yeah, 100%.
They're going to fight over the intro. I heard them talking.
So, without further ado, let's get down. Let's see what we got. Did I miss a part of our intro?
Yes, you did. Something about a March.
Oh yeah, we are on the March to 10,000. Guys, we're on the march to those 10,000 subscribers. So please make sure that you're subscribing. That I legitimately forgot that. I know I served that up as like I didn't forget that. Totally forgot. Totally forgot. Guys, let's head down to the ring. We're watching Terry Kidd versus Bobby Fonta.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think we've had Bobby Fonta we watched before, right?
Don't you wanna Bobby Fonta?
Fonta.
Wanna Bobby Fonta. I hope he's a little person.
Local pro wrestling, I like it.
Oh, look at
Florida's upside down.
Did you see the orange?
Oh my God! It's a smooth operator, Terry Kidd.
So Florida is famous for Florida Man, and they have like an indie wrestling scene.
And the Broussard brothers. Yeah, Broussard brothers. That's right. Mainly me. Not as much.
By the way,
actually, we're there before this place is.
Hell yeah.
Their intro was off the chain sound wise. I had to turn the sound up because everything right here is so like quiet.
I'm excited to see the smooth operator here.
Smooth operator.
Look at the announcer out here.
Yeah.
This dude looks like he's so mad you're in his building after 8 p.m.
Yeah. That's the guy who runs the
Holy, do you see?
That's a big ass fan.
That Theodore?
First off, hold on. Time out. First off, time out. Did we not see the double bike that was hanging from the ceiling?
Oh, no, of course I saw that.
This place is amazing. Is that the fortune teller
That's the fortune
from
teller
Kid?
from Big.
Big,
Yeah.
not
That's
Kid.
the fortune teller from Big, yeah.
Ain't nobody cares.
First
about
off, this is a great venue. I love this, but it's
There's so much going on.
Oh, that is
so
Theodore.
That is Theodore.
this place screams. What's that place you like? The Jimmy Buffett. This place screams,
Shenanigans?
Oh, no, Margaritaville.
Yeah, this place
Margaritaville.
screams like Margaritaville.
There's a Christmas. Is it Christmas there?
It might be.
Or is that just a collection? Do they
It may
collect
be.
the seasons themselves?
Hey, man.
There's a big blow up Yeti down there. Or
Yeah, I've
abominable
been
snowman.
noticing. Yes. Yeah.
Bumble.
Yes, Bumble.
The Bumble.
Yep.
I don't know if you know this or not, but Bumble's bounce.
God, I'd love to see someone get bit by a gator.
Yeah. Just mid-match, Gator comes in the ring.
Is that the sound you think gators make?
Yeah. What is this?
He was just trying to do the.
Easy.
Was not as smooth as you would expect from a smooth operator.
No, I've been checking myself. I want to say some Patreon
Yeah.
stuff so bad.
That's why all his stuff's on Patreon,
Yeah.
guys.
I'm sorry.
All right, speed this up.
Oh wow,
there
he's
you
just
were.
like, this is what it looks like, my dude. I hope he wins because he just like if this were a dance off, dude would have been served. Dude was just served. I mean,
Is that the Simon Dean singlet?
he needs to.
No, because I think the front had something on it.
Simon Diamond?
Yeah.
So, the fella in the
Maybe
green
Simon
pants,
Triangle?
I appreciate him, but like
What do you appreciate about
he
him?
needs to own his body type and stop sucking in.
Yeah.
It's obvious when you suck in. It's been obvious since like the 50s. We all know.
Is that a barber chair? There's a barber chair down there. Amazing.
Yeah, I almost want to go to that place and just like
Yeah.
look around.
Just look around. I'm not gonna buy a drink. I'm just gonna look around.
I'd buy it. Maybe I'm
Birdie
not.
told me today is his birthday. I'm sure he wants to walk out of this match with a win for his birthday.
So it's the showcase of citrus. I haven't seen any citrus yet, by the way, though.
I've seen no citrus.
No, just look. They've got the little oranges above Florida, but
I'm trying to get a good picture of,
Simon Dean.
yeah.
Kid is getting in the ring.
old school popcorn thing.
Listen, if there's too much citrus, Steve's gonna need to come.
First off, I can use Tums now.
He's like,
He had a little bit of ice cream. It was spicy.
Looking out for the PB and J.
All right, now I had a Sam's Cola, which was spicy.
It's spicy.
There's like some ginger in Sam's Cola. It's too much ginger. It's not enough, but it's too much.
I like that.
Anyway, that looks like Simon Dean. That's a good armor, good yank down there. By the way, I don't think Green Guy's sucking in as much. I think he used to weigh a lot more. If you can see, his chest kind of sinks down.
Yeah, no, I think
Yeah, he used to weigh a lot more.
I see that as well. I felt like he was sucking in.
Welcome to the
that,
independent
that,
rewind where we body
what
shame.
the heck?
As a matter of fact,
I'm not
my
body
goal
shaming
is to
at
body liberate.
Yeah, I'm not body
I
shaming.
would
Oh, he's
be
sliding
more respectful if he just owned it.
I think here's the thing. He's got his shirt off. I think he does own it.
Yeah, that's.
He's got. It's like I like that. I like what he's got going on there. I think he's in great shape. His gear looks super. He looks wonderful.
There are two tractors back there.
We disagree about gear. We do. I
Never wrestled in your life and seem to think you know what gear is.
nope. Sure. So look,
See the guy out here in the blue jeans with the blue long sleeve shirt?
Yeah.
That's what my brother thinks gear is.
that's an extreme.
He's
No.
like, that's
No.
look at that gear.
I do believe.
Hey, Billy Jim.
Is this a 10 count?
Go
Go ahead, say what you're gonna say. As this guy slides into the ring, you'll know. Get wrecked. Just throat chop me as I'm drinking Sam's Cola.
See if I can get you to cough that spicy stuff into your nasal passages.
Oh,
That'd be
man,
upsetting.
that would suck.
I'd be upset.
So about the match, anyway. I like the. So I'm liking the moves here. It's like you mentioned earlier, he had that good yank on that. That looks. I don't know that I've necessarily seen that before. You guys probably have. But that looks at least feasible as, as some kind of lock.
Yeah, that's a that's an arm. Okay. What would you call that? It's an arm wringer into a
Arm bar.
An arm bar. Yeah,
It's
it's
a weird
it's a
kind of
variation
arm bar, for
yeah.
sure.
I wanted to say
Fireman's
arm
carry,
lock.
yes.
Yep.
Arm lock.
Get out of it. Get to the
Into
ropes.
going for a
Terry holds on.
and
And just
it's
taking
an
it to
arm
another
drag
arm drag. And once
into
again, Bobby
the arm bar.
Fonta in full control.
more like a shoulder bar, honestly.
Yeah, I don't know. It's pretty odd.
One of Chris Jericho's 1,004 holds.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, you said he keeps trying to reinvent himself. I don't know what's going on with that, but I was thinking earlier we were
Stay
talking about
relevant.
7 years old.
Stay relevant.
He's on the island of relevancy, bro.
that sucks.
No, not irrelevancy.
Did he not make enough money already that he can just retire?
That's- Maybe he doesn't want to.
The dude hosts the cruise. I'm pretty sure he's making money.
Yeah, he loves what he does.
Yeah, he's
I suppose there's
trying to
that
stay
too.
relevant.
I like that. That was good.
Yep. Take a box.
What?
What? God, still
There you
still
go.
there.
This is unique.
Yeah, I agree. Like maybe we should have been watching
was
Florida
good.
Man wrestling all along.
That was good. That was solid. Okay, come on. Thank you. At least dragging
One,
it.
two, and Bobby Fonta kicks out.
Soft two. Soft two.
I gotta tell you, I can't hear this dude.
Nah, it's real low. You gotta real
You
low.
want
in
me to bump
there.
it? I bumped up the sound.
Not that.
See, I can hear the crowd.
No,
That's
it's not us. It's not the volume. It's just them.
That's the thing. I can hear.
Because remember when we had the intro, it was really loud,
Yeah, you're really low.
and then they like when we hit the match,
Yeah.
it was like
Yeah, maybe turn.
What did you
Nah.
just say?
I don't think you really need to turn it. That's not a bad punch.
yeah.
I like that. Look, sell the hand. You punch the dude right in the top of his head, right at the hairline. That doesn't feel good. Sell the hand a little bit.
That
That's
was a
solid.
whole. That was a whole like twisting point of a boxing movie. Like one of the villain's moves was to like drop the top of his head to break your hand whenever you try to punch him. And the dude knew that, so he sold like his hand was busted.
If this was an AEW show, they'd have a knee injury already. Somebody was bloody.
Bobby Fonta.
You would know.
Yeah.
We were just watching that like
What was that?
Last year we
and
were
the
watching
Final
it.
Countdown
Yeah.
or
World's End. We just watched that last year.
We- 3 minutes.
yeah, 3 minutes ago.
Hard for me to put the curtain
This
up.
is a slow match.
It is.
And here's the thing.
Picking up here
While
for
it
too long.
it is
fine.
Yeah, it's
Try to
fine.
there's
take him down.
nothing that is like
Is he
drawing
gonna go
me in
down?
about
Is
this
he
match.
gonna go down?
Is he
Yes,
gonna
he
go
is.
down?
1, 2.
Up hips, too.
Almost
Hip
a
Little
That's
too
the way.
little too cartoony there.
And hits him with a
Beautiful
very
drop
smooth
kick. What
drop
a
kick.
nice drop kick.
Going
Of
for
course-
the cover. No, he's not. Laying some
Look at
ground
that.
and pound on him now.
Straight into the ground. I
Now going for the
appreciate
cover.
that. That's
1,
solid.
2.
I like this guy's
And I
pins.
thought
I
you might
like
have
this
hit him
guy.
What is it? We were just what would you say it was? What were we just
Not
watching
exactly
before
happy
this?
with that.
Smooth operator. Go
Only
for a
a
pin.
count of 2. Thought he
Just
should
kidding.
have got it.
AEW.
Hey, this looks better than that.
No, well, I don't think anybody doubts that.
No, that's,
Alright.
it's not. Yeah.
It looked like the AEW stuff with though was like it seemed like I guess bigger.
Yeah, of course. It's
Yeah,
much
yeah.
bigger.
Yeah,
It's
they have a TV
Billy.
deal.
Boost to Bobby
Yeah,
Fonta.
the guy who owns it is the son of the owner of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Like, there's money there. There's real money.
He's
There's not any
clearly
being
not
made.
spending it well. Yeah.
Yeah, it's being
No.
spent. It's just not being made.
It's
A
being
small business loan of $1 million.
it's
Well,
being
more than
spent on the show rather than the like the
the go.
WWE has a ton of backstage people who will like vet matches all the way down and look at all 10 matches on the card and go, you can do this, you can't do this, you can do this, you can't do this, blah blah blah. AEW doesn't seem to have that. AEW's like, you guys are pros, you know what you're doing.
Bobby Fonta back on his feet. These fans here at Claremont might have helped him out there, but Terry Kidd refuses to release the hold.
Yeah, I want to see Smooth Operator be a little more serious because I could also change your gear. Because here's the thing, when I say Smooth Operator's gear looks good,
Yeah, I don't.
it's
I'm
in
not
good
looking at
shape.
stripes.
Here's the, no, I hate it. I would never wear tassels. I would never wear Jamaican colored stripes.
And
Right,
his-
like-
his,
Shoulder
uh,
tackle
he-
there, but Bobby
his knee
Fonta
guards look like
follows up with a
something shit.
clothesline.
That does that on purpose.
Both men going for the foot.
That happens
Terry
when
Kidd
you
is
drop
able to
a
grab
knee.
him, but gets caught with an
Fundamentals
enziguri,
with Steve
and he's
Sarks.
down.
If you watch Ric Flair, his are
And
always
Bobby
below
Fonta
his knee.
once again
Because
trying
when
to
you
get the
drop a
enemy
knee,
back into
this
match.
part of your knee never hits the mat. It's always the bottom part that hits the mat. And it's flush. Feel this. This is what you're trying to protect your opponent from. Right? So when you do a knee drop to someone's face, you want that whole pad down there.
Okay,
to
well
protect
then
them.
from my perspective, all right, so I think that looks dumb. I think that looks impractical. And the fact that there is a practicality to having padding.
His are too low though. His see where his knees touch.
Yeah, it's like way.
His needs to come up a little bit
But the
higher.
other problem too is he put his on top of his tights.
He should have.
That's a major mistake.
Okay.
Yeah.
He should have it, especially like that. They should be under his tights. And they should be like, see now this other guy's got the knee pads, and they barely come over the top. By the way, that was a beautiful maneuver. That was a beautiful maneuver. Did you see that?
Yeah,
that was gorgeous.
Ooh.
Ooh, you're not gonna be able to watch the rest of it.
Sam got me with that once.
That was too much of a.
And
that was too
around
much of
and
a.
around we go.
Gosh, I
Where
hate an
we
airplane
stop,
spin.
only the smooth operator
You don't like anything with spin to it, do you?
Right
Well, I mean that just looks so
It's
cartoony.
childish.
Yeah, it's like something Bugs Bunny.
Yeah, I'm not interested in that.
All he can do is do
Solid Russian leg sweep, rolls it over into a crossface.
Yes, the cripple crossface. And this is a maneuver that might make Bobby Fonta tap. Wrenching it back, he has it locked in very well.
The Florida
Bobby
wrestling
Fonta's trying to turn
show,
over to get some
but your
leverage.
kids won't
He's
stay in
able to do
their
it
seats.
almost essentially turns into a pin.
What kids? It's Gator season.
Shoulders up, got it down,
Yeah.
1, 2. Count it. 2 count there.
It's a Chris
Appetizer.
Benoit joke about
Back over to the crossface
taking your
crippler now.
family out.
The cripple crossface, whichever variation you want
He
to say.
doesn't.
No, I do. That's messed up.
And Bobby Fonta's going to tap out.
Bobby
On his
tap!
birthday.
Good.
He's even surprised. He's like, hey, let's go celebrate. Slap hands, slap hands.
And here I've forgotten about them.
Smooth that booty.
Okay.
I'd like to see more from Terry Kidd. I hate his name. Terrible name. Bobby Fonta was nothing to me.
Yeah. You're nothing.
Bobby Fonta, you could have. Here's the
Garbage.
thing. You could have just dressed him up as the Hamburglar and sent him out, and I'd have been more interested. He was nothing. He was terrible. I'm gonna say 70 degrees. I think it was a fine match. It's just nothing to really draw you in. I thought Terry Kidd was solid. I'd like to see some different gear, and I want to see him take himself a lot more serious. The moves were pretty solid. The punches were solid. The arm drags were tight. The arm bars were tight. Everything was just childish. A little more cartoony selling. Yeah, the airplane spin. It's just you babyfying it. Stop it. We're not 7 years old. Feed us real freaking food. Ooh, almost slipped up there.
Yeah.
Feed us something real. You know what I mean? We don't want chicken nuggets. Okay? We're grown men. We want boneless wings. Okay? That's a joke because boneless wings are chicken nuggies. If you're a grown man and you eat boneless wings, like if you're like, let's go out and get wings, and then you go out and you're like, yeah, I'll take 10 of the buffaloes, boneless. You're eating chicken nuggies. You're just chicken nuggies. Stop.
Yes, all of us grown men want the bone in. That's exactly what we want. Yes.
That is what. I don't understand. Would you prefer the bone out?
No, put it back in.
No, I've got kids. You know.
That's my point.
I'm
Like,
gonna give
I understand that you're
give
trying to
40.
make this a euphemism.
I'm going to give this match a 60. It was good for what it was.
Stuart, what do you give it?
I'm going to.
If you give us 2 squeakers.
We'll have to do it.
I'm gonna say, hey, like the weather's always changing in Florida. I'd give it a
It
little.
goes from muggy to hot.
I'd give it a little higher for Florida. I'd say what you said 60. You said 70. I'd say 80. Understanding these guys know who they're appealing to. Florida men appealing to Florida men.
Please remember,
they're
there's
probably working their craft.
methamphetamine in Florida, so these guys could have been more energetic. Like, they made a choice.
So I'm gonna say with the meth, they might have been 20% cooler. You know. So I'll stick with the 80.
By the way,
I'll stick with the contextual 80.
I don't want you to get worried. No one's going to see your face in this. We are going to CGI a mouse head over you. And everything you say is just going to be squeaks.
Oh, good.
2 squeaks and an olive.
Old Stuart out over here. Guys, what did you think? Did you think this match was decent? Do you know anybody down there? Share this to Terry Kidd and Bobby Fonta. See what they say. First off,
I don't care what they say.
in the years, okay, how many years we've been doing this?
We're coming up on like 4, right?
This will be, coming up on 5. We started in March 2020.
Oh, yeah.
This is 5 years in 5 years we have had two people reach out to us and be like, hey, you reviewed my match. This actually 3. Hector Canales, Maddie Monarch, and what was the other chick with Christina Nunn, right? 3 people in 5 years have reached out to us and been like, hey, and also all 3 of those people were dope. All 3 of those people were great and like, hey, I noticed you reviewed my stuff. Thank you so much for showing my stuff.
Yeah.
Like, they were excellent.
I didn't know that. That seems really cool. That seems super cool.
Not everybody appreciates what we have.
For sure, because like
sometimes you end up with a black eye.
There's a lot of like dying a fire.
Yeah.
There's a lot of like duck the line and get the
how
business.
dare you hate on my stuff? And I think
Oh, you know what? I lied. There's 4 people.
Oh, yeah.
One was a bit more negative for good reason. That is.
I think
the rain mainly falls in the plains in Spain.
I think that
teary-eyed responses. That's
anyone who reaches out, or at least has the energy to reach out with something combative or negative to say, should challenge anyone here to some kind of match. I think that would be fun. Be like, I want to reclaim my honor.
Let's just fight. Like,
that's what I'm trying to say.
Fight me, bro.
That's what I'm trying to say, but maybe within the spirit of the sport.
Let's throw some knot gloves on, and we'll just do a shoot match.
I would get it. Look, if someone was just like, if some person came on here in defense of themselves and was just like, ooh, you guys, I want to get like the little dude in the middle in the ring. I'd be like, okay. I'm like, all right, let's do that.
He didn't know what he's doing.
That's right. I'd be like, it's all gonna be hard chops.
Guys, what'd you think? Let us know. Send us in the comments down below. Let us know what you thought about this. Don't forget, head over to the Patreon if you want to be part of this family, part of the community. Help us grow. Head over to the Patreon for tons of extra stuff. Once again, for Frosty, Rob Wells, and Stuart,
You already touched my leg.
I'm Lights Out Steve Sarks. We'll see you guys next week.